welcome to the Bush Block Homestead. Today I'm just giving you an update on our little tiny veggie patch. We were told when we moved in that absolutely nothing would grow in the soil that we have here, and obviously we're determined to prove that wrong, and we sort of have. Now I don't know if you can see it clearly on the screen, but this is our little mini, and I do say mini garden. It's only about 1.8 meters long by about 40 centimeters wide, so it's only tiny. On here we have some, and these are baby capsicums, so if you know what a cherry tomato looks like, these capsicums here only grow about to the size of a cherry tomato. They're very sweet and delicious. These fruit that you can see on the capsicums, these have actually come along after being planted. So when we planted, we put in 4 capsicum plants. We had one at this end, a double in the middle because I couldn't separate them in the pot, their roots were bound together too tightly, and we put one down the other end. So there's 3 zones with 4 capsicum plants. We ate all the fruit that was on there. This is all new fruit that's come along, and the plants were only about 1/3 of the size they are now. This plant you can see on the end is classed as a weed here in Queensland. It's purslane and it is delicious. It pops up quite often after it's rained. In old times apparently this was quite good. They used to put it in salads, and it just basically has disappeared from the menu. When we found that out, we decided to give it a try. Our daughter loves it. She comes along, she snitches at it. I snitch at it as well. So in the morning, like it is now, it's up, it's bright, and it's looking quite yummy. In the afternoon when it gets a bit hot, it does wilt down, but that's okay. That's the plant's response to the heat. And it's just about to go into flower. I don't know if you can see, it gets really tiny. Is it going to focus? No, it's not going to focus, but in the middle there is a very tiny yellow flower that comes out. It is a self-seeding plant, so once you get it once, you'll always have it coming back after rain. So that's the purslane, mini capsicums. We also have rosemary because we quite enjoy our rosemary, and it just smells good anyway. Now the other plant that we have, I don't know the technical name, this one here with the blue flower, we know it by the name Wandering Jew. Its leaves are edible. Again, it's just a weed around this area, but once upon a time it used to be put in people's salads again, and their stir fries and that. There's 2 varieties of this. There's the one with the blue flower, which is edible, and there's one that's almost identical with a white flower, which is poisonous, so you do have to be careful. Obviously we have the blue flower variety, as you can see there. It's quite a pretty little flower. When it does get into the flowering cycle, it has lots and lots of blue flowers come out, so it's quite pretty. It tastes a bit like a yummy lettuce, so again very good in salads, and we like to come out and snitch from it. And the other thing we have hiding down in the garden is oregano. Now this little oregano I didn't think was going to make it. I did just steal it from our last house as a stalk, stuck it in the ground and waited to see what would happen. It was very sick to begin with. Then we put another layer of mulch and it got buried underneath. We forgot about it. Came back out, opened it up a little bit, and it's now growing, and it's got a few stalks on it. So obviously it likes its new home, and it's starting to grow quite well. So we're quite happy with our very mini little garden. Like I said, it's only about 1.8 meters long, 40 centimeters wide, and it has just gone ballistic. It gets watered once a day with just a can of water, so not much at all. Other than that, it's left to its own defences, and we come and munch on it. Okay, thanks for joining us on the Bush Block Homestead, and we'll see you next time. Bye!